Today I'm going to be looking at the Explore page in Eco Risk Projector. So you're going to want to start by setting up your model and running it. So I go through this in the tour video, this actual specific model here we've got. So it's Ambassadors just with the defaults, and then I'm running it on a system with a few locations from the Mary River. So you're going to want to run your model and then go through to the Explore page. So you've got two options for what you can see visualizations wise. We've got a summary and an opportunities. So summary is a general overview of the result. So starting with this percent change. So you can select which scenarios you want to be exploring and then select which one to use as your baseline, and the default will be your default scenario. And then you get a table of the difference, so the change from every scenario to every other scenario. So in this case, we've only got two, so from pre-development to full entitlement. And what we can see here is that we've got 9.1% less low-risk years in full entitlement and 3.1% more moderate, 6.1% more high compared to pre-development. So basically, there's more years, or more years with failures, basically, is the upshot of that, and the exact amount is 9.1% less low risk and split between moderate and high risk for the what we're gaining. We could then see this sort of a table chart version of this table. So for each scenario, the actual percent of, so we can see pre-development is 88.5% low risk, 7.6% high risk, and 3.8% 7.6% moderate and 3.8% high. And then obviously full entitlement is different, and those differences are captured by this. So you can see 9.9% minus 6.1 is 3.8. So this is just sort of representing the change. And then we can actually see at each individual location what the change was. So we see here at this location, the gauge 138101B, there's actually no change between the two. However, at this and this, we've got more failure and less success in full entitlement compared to pre-development. Now, for all of these charts, you can download them as an image, and you can also toggle on these. So toggle on and off. For example, if you don't want to see moderate, and then save that as an image. Whatever you would like to do, you can interact with them, and you can change. So if I go full entitlement, well, we're going to see the opposite. Basically, it's got pre-development's got more low risk and less moderate and less high. And then again, you can turn on and off what you can see. So we could say, just show me pre-development, but then there's nothing to compare it to. It's just going to show only the pre-development, but that might be important if you had many scenarios and you only wanted to compare two together and you didn't want to see all of them in the tables. So then when we look at the opportunities, this is basically through time, the success failure risk. So we have this overall result at the top. So for our system, which is called the Mary River here, we can look at for every year. So this is the period of the analysis. So the data we provided was from 1889 to 2020, and you can see for every year what was the result. So they both had high risk in the first year, and then they had pre-development had a period of low risk, a moderate risk year, period of low risk again, etc. And then full entitlement had more, so 2 years of high risk and then some moderate risk in the middle of this block, and moderate years is high years, and you can see through time, and then you can again see through time at each location. So this one is the same for both, but then these two are more failure in full entitlement, and you can see when that was. So in 1925 we had a year of failure when previously we had a year of success, etc. And then you can also then filter or by a time series here. So let's say we only want to see from 1950 to 1970, and this will filter that. So now this is 1950 to 1970, and we can see specifically what's going on in those periods, and this applies to every chart, so they're all aligned. So this year it's quite useful because you can see, oh hey, we had a moderate risk year in full entitlement, Why is that? Well, if I scroll down, you can see, oh, hey, well, because we had a failure at this one node. So we had, 1 out of 3 simultaneous failures, 30, whatever that would be, 33%. And that's greater than the 20% we specified for low, but less than the 50% we specified for high. And so we've got a moderate risk year as a result. So there you go. You can also, undo that. And yeah, at any point you can save an image. So I can go ahead and make this back to a short period, and then I can download it as an image, and I can see exactly what I was looking at when I saved it. So I think that provides a good overview of the Explore page for Eco Risk Projector. You've also got downloads here, but these are covered more in depth in a specific video. But yeah, effectively, there's many different download options for every result file, downloaded individually, or the whole scenario together, or just everything together. But yeah, like I said, check out the downloads video for more specific examples of this.